androgynous. We are those of no pronouns, except in the case of we or us when referring to ourselves in the first person. Yes, and ourselves, that's right. We have been watching. We have noticed disturbing trends in media consumer consumption. It appears that the general public are sick of cookie-cutter generic bullshit, but are unable to articulate what it is they want. If you are even a little bit capable and creative, you must create and captivate an audience. Make content now. Now is the time. We cannot wait any longer. We are watching. We are everywhere. We are androgynous.
Hey, how's it going? Forgot where my camera was for a minute. Anyway, this is the, yeah, you guessed it. It's the Daily Daynorino. And, well, it's 12 o'clock somewhere. You know it's true. But, oh, man. Oh, I was trying to find something interesting to watch. And you know what came to be? It's a stupid Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to waste any of your time on this thing. But I found it especially humorous. Well, when you know that Johnny Depp spent a lot of time with Hunter S. Thompson, it's I guess it's no surprise that after a couple of years of exposure with that man, probably you would speak a certain way, or at least it's almost like you're introspective of each word, like almost like dropping a William Shatner in a big way, but where every word is a sentence in itself. But I digress. Yeah, man. Hopefully I've got the sound figured out. If it's cocked up this time and it's fucking clipping, I'm going to just lose my absolute shit. That's why I have my levels showing. I'm showing you the levels that are here, right? Like right on the screen. I can't show the OBS ones, but they're looking about the same. So hopefully it's no clipping. I think I pinned it down. There's another contributor to the mix, and of course that's the Pulse Audio control there. Where are you? P-U-P-U-L-S-A-O-S-O-N. There you go. This one. So every once in a while it wants to screw with my settings. As long as I don't upset it. When I clip, I think that's when it's forced to start making adjustments. It thinks. I don't know. I don't think it thinks, but you know what I mean. Get it? Anyway. Moving forward. Yeah, the whole just hear Johnny Depp's what do they call that? Not eyewitnesses deposition, is that what they call that? Is that, I don't know legal terminology. Come on. Do I look like I go to court? Come on. But anyway, man, I made this stew. It's really freaking good. Let me tell you. All right. Get some ASMR on that shit, eh? But I digress. All right. Moving along. Yeah, I gotta find that shit. It's pretty funny, actually. I think it was on, was it on Facebook? Of all places? Hang on, I gotta see if I can find this thing. It's a deposition, right? I'm not being Amber Heard, fucking Derp, fucking Johnny Derp, deposition. Is it? Oh yeah, I'm not wrong. Okay, good. People don't use the English language anymore, so like without exposure, it's kind of hard to really get practice using it. Anyway, I digress. This is funny shit, though. Hang on. I'm going to pull it over so y'all can see it. And I'm going to have to give you guys some audio. as well. Just give me a second here. That's where this little beastie comes in. What the hell are you doing to my full audio volume? Slice and dice. That's how that works. Where are you? Where are you? Friggin'. I'm going to. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, I have to play for it to do anything. There you are. Stupid thing. Wait, where'd you go? Boom. Now can everybody hear it? Okay. Apparently we're
Sorry, my microphone was off. I'm sorry, Judy. I got it.
all right. Judy's got it. I mean, Judy, she's got it. All right. We're going to have to watch some of this together. Wish I had good spots. They're all good spots. Like this all looks like very, very, I don't know. It's almost like he's acting but not acting. Oh, Christ, get on with it.
About 6 years ago, Miss Heard made some quite heinous and disturbing, brought these disturbing criminal.
He sounds like Hunter S. Thompson. Come on, well, when he's playing Hunter S. Thompson, it's almost like he's got that same kind of gonzo journalism thing going. But I mean, he is a character to begin with. Can't forget that. But also, it's a spectacularly silly situation. I don't know if he's like serious or playing it off, or just wasting everyone's time for the fun of it. I have no idea, but I don't know, man. Somebody's trolling somebody here, and together we'll figure it out. We'll get to the bottom of it. But check this out. It's a great story. This is so good.
Acts against me that were not based in any species of truth.
Species of truth.
It was a complete shock that it just didn't need to go in that direction. As nothing of the kind had ever happened, though the relationship, there were arguments and things of that nature, but never did I myself reach the point of striking Miss Heard in any way, nor have I ever struck any woman in my life. And so at the time, because the news of this, her accusations had sort of permeated the industry and then made its way through media and social media, became quite a global
Say
let's
it.
say, quote unquote,
Say it.
fact, if you will.
Nice.
And
Nice finish.
since I knew that there was no truth to it whatsoever, I felt it my responsibility to stand up not only for myself in that instance, but stand up for my children, who at the time were 14 and 16, and so they were in high school, and I thought it was diabolical that my children would have to go to school and have their friends or people in the school approach them with the infamous People magazine cover with Miss Heard with a dark bruise on her face. And then it just kept it kept multiplying. It just kept getting bigger and bigger. So it was my responsibility, I felt, to not only attempt to clear my name for the sake of, well, for many reasons, but I wanted to clear my children of this horrid thing that they were having to read about their father, which was untrue. And also, after many years of being in this industry, at the time it was I'd probably been in the industry 30 plus years, 35 years. Never had any problems, anything like that. And I had met many people over the years, many of the people, and had the opportunity to talk to those people and to even give advice to these people. And I'm not. My goal is the truth. My goal is the truth. Because it killed me that people that I had spoken with, that I had met with over the years, who maybe were in a not such a great position and they needed advice, and I gave them the best advice I could. All I could think of was that those people would think that I was a fraud and that I had lied to them. And so I had to wait for my opportunity to address the charges, which were criminal charges. And they just weren't true. So I felt the responsibility of clearing the record as the only way that I could get to the point where I could speak has really taken this full 6 years. And it's been 6 years of trying times. It's very...
Okay, so that was like 8 minutes of that stuff. There's so much more to dig into. Hey, I got my keyboard working there, the MIDI bit there. I was gonna do a little Seinfeld thing. I have no idea how to play. I can't remember how it goes. But yeah, I got this thing going. And this is really good stew. So this is the Daynorino. Holy crap! what weird, wacky world am I living in right now? Like, what's going on? Well, these foods can still taste good for now. Without that going. Actually, I had a pretty hyperbolic title, didn't I? TikTok says the Doomsday Clok. Ah, yeah. We had a kind of like a message from Noam Chomsky saying that, the Doomsday Clock is ever so slowly ticking over to midnight. When it does, that's the Doomsday bit. And, well, I don't know, man. We've been teetering on the edge of Doomsday since a long ass time ago. I'm telling you, it's been a while. I think that we're not going to have an easy time for sure. Hopefully, enough level-headed, rational people in positions of power are able to hold out against this absolutely insane bunch of people. But hey, I digress. I mean, what we're watching is a court case of epic proportion, and I almost cannot take Johnny Depp seriously. I think he's trolling. I think it's kind of funny that he is, and I'm hoping I'm right that he is, and it's just a big lulls. Like, if that's it, then okay, you're wasting the court's time. Funny, because that's time spent not. Hey, listen, if they're not doing actual justice and they're like somehow involved with some other kind of freaking outrageous shit, so at least this is time spent humorously. That's all I can say. Not wisely. I won't go that far, but I mean, come on, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, we live in a ridiculous world. I don't know what to say. Just hear some more. I want to get to the bits about the finger and losing a bit of his finger. Where is the part where he holds up his... Oh, is it... I don't know. He's holding his hand there. I don't know. We'll just...
Safety or security. The only thing that one could do, really, was to try to stay out of the line of fire. I started to be able to observe, and I could start to see when she was about to head into a situation where she was going to get riled up, and somebody was going to get it. Generally, it was me.
Mr. Depp, you mentioned that your mother could be cruel. How could she be cruel?
Oh my God.
The various categories, I suppose, there's physical violence, of course. There's physical abuse, to which she was. That was a constant. That was just a constant, We were all somewhat shell-shocked.
What does that have to do
she
with the
just
price of
walked
tea in
past.
China? I don't even understand or know the case.
Shield yourself because you didn't know what was going to happen. Excuse me. And
that smile, a grin, it's like almost, I don't know.
so there was the physical abuse, which was a constant. There was quite a lot of verbal abuse. There was quite a lot of name calling and bullying. Making fun of whatever defect one might have. My brother wore glasses, so of course he was four eyes.
Help me, liberals.
And his teeth were messed up in
He's got
front.
sharp
So he
teeth.
was buck-toothed as well. My sister Christy which this is such a
This is like a parody.
hideous psychological play. My father's parents were quite refined. My mother comes from Eastern Kentucky, which is where you grow up in shacks and hollers, you know. And
Oh my lord, that's fucking hilarious.
my mother despised my father's parents, and my grandmother's name was Violet.
Look, he's trying not to laugh. I know that look.
Every now
Come
and
on.
again, you would hear my mother just scream across the
I
house.
gotta do a replay of that.
Come here, Violet. Get in here, Violet. Christy, my sister, knew very well
He's trying not to
that
laugh.
that
I know
was
it.
a
He
deep,
thinks this is fucking
a
ridiculous.
deep cut psychologically, emotionally.
Fuck.
We had to take it.
You memorized the script?
You just had to take the pain. I was born with a very strange, it was a very rare thing in my eye, as the back of the lens is spherical. Normally, is spherical. So in this eye, it isn't normal. This eye, I was born with a more conical lens, so my
Conical lens.
brain never learned to see out of
He's
my
got
left
conical
eye.
lens syndrome.
And they noticed when I was about 3, 4, that I had a lazy eye, a wandering eye, and
They're not the same thing, Johnny. They're not.
she would call me cockeye, one eye,
That's clever.
anything anything she could get to.
Lazy. I had a wandering
demean,
eye.
humiliate. I even had to wear an eye patch on my good eye to strengthen my bad eye, so that it would cease to wander with a.
I had to wear a patch because I'm a pirate. Yar! Yar! Oh my gosh. Damn it. This freaking loser. Look at him. Okay. I'm a fan. I like Johnny Depp. I like him. I like him a lot. Some of the roles he plays, like, I mean, he's just a good actor. What he does in his life and his daily routine is his business, not mine. I do know that he spent time with probably the better part of like 18 months, I think, with Hunter S. Thompson. And I think it shows. I mean, I've seen more of Depp than I have of Hunter S. Thompson, to be fair. But what I've seen of Hunter S. Thompson and how he kind of goes off into a obligatory kind of a place of phantasms where nothing exactly is what you think it is. However, you experience it through the lens of he talks like that a lot. Anyway, that's what this entire deposition is. He could have just said all of the bits and pieces, it gets even more crazy than that. This is only 24 minutes so far, so let's see what we got.
He was able to maintain his relationship with his children.
What?
was,
Rewind, motherfucker. What?
Never proper lost control and attacked my mother, or
Oh, okay.
not a confrontational
There we go.
person in any way. And when Betty Sue, my mother, would go off on a tangent toward my father, and of course in front of the kids it was no matter to her. He amazingly remained very, very stoic, and never, as she was rationing him with horrible things, he stood there and just looked at her
Noise.
while she delivered the pain, and he swallowed it. He took it. There was never one moment, never a moment when my father lost control and attacked my mother or hit my mother or even said a bad thing to my mother. The things that I witnessed were, there were a couple of times when it got too far, that I could see his eyes welling up as he was staring at her, saying nothing. And then the most that he would do is he would punch a wall. I once saw him punch a wall and shatter his hand because it wasn't drywall. It was
Crazy.
proper concrete and steel wire and rebar and things of that nature. And but still, never touched her, never argued with her. He remained a gentleman. And to me, as a 5-year-old boy, I kept thinking to myself, I kept wondering why does he take it? How does he take this?
How does he do it?
And why doesn't he leave her? But he didn't, you know. He was able to maintain his calm and his composure. He was able to maintain his relationship with his children. He was a good man. He is a good man.
You mentioned that you saw your father punch a wall. How many times did you witness that?
Come
I
on.
mean, out of
How often did your mom piss him off and drive him to the
I couldn't
point of
count the amount
insanity?
of fights that they had, but I know
Man,
that
How insane is he?
I've seen my father strike a wall 2 or 3 times tops.
Oh, I thought he was going to say hundreds.
Once when he broke his hand. But yeah, 2-3 times at tops, you know.
Was your father ever abusive to you or any of your siblings?
No, my father was not an abusive man. At the same time, my father was
Frustrated
also,
as fuck, I guess.
to some degree, at the mercy of Betty Sue. Because if he
Oh, come on. All right, let's get to the
Argued
finger.
with-
Let's get to the juicy bits. Let's draw some digits.
Just say goodbye, goodbye, Bob. No, see you later.
Jesus.
Things of that nature. And she would sit me down on the couch and give me a glass of wine and take my boots off, set them to the side.
That's
and
usually how it starts. In a porno. What's next? Oops.
any desire to be an actor. I was a musician. But the fact that these people were going to pay me what I found to be a ludicrous sum of money, whatever you're looking for, I realized that that's the road that I was on.
Oh my God.
Animated films, cartoons from Tex Avery to Bugs Bunny to that was all I watched with my film.
Jesus.
That is to say, a kind of a prediction. Captain Jack. Again, the cartoons.
Again, the cartoons.
Did because he was not what the writers wrote.
Oh,
safety, and so,
where's the recording?
or to the swings, or to the this or that, or movie, or it becomes a strategic mission, and that's what happened after Pirates.
Now, you mentioned your family. Who did your family consist of at that time?
Vanessa, Parody, the mother of my children, who we were together for 14, 15 years.
This isn't the one I was watching, is it?
Myself, our daughter Lily Rose, and our boy Jack.
Oh, here we go. Fuck that. Listen to this.
Pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 340.
This is great.
And for the record, this is an audio recording, and it's quite lengthy, so we intend to play certain portions of it.
Okay. Any objection?
No objection, other than we'd just like to know what minute, second portions they're going to play.
Okay, but the entire audio is in evidence, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And no
Yes.
objection? Okay, all right,
And
343 in evidence.
If you'd like me to read the specific minutes now, or we can provide it to council afterwards.
If you want it now, or as you go, or, okay.
We intend to play minute 25, 37 seconds through 26, 28. 1 hour and 57 minutes, 21 seconds through 1 hour, 58 minutes, 54 seconds. 2 hours, 38 minutes, 52 seconds through, 2 hours, 38, 52 seconds through 2 hours, 39 minutes, 43 seconds. And then 2 hours, 46 minutes, 1 second through 2 hours, 47 minutes, 20 seconds.
Holy crap.
Those are 4 clips.
Captain's log, star date.
Thank you.
You want to publish that to the jury? It doesn't matter. It's just audio, doesn't matter.
If you're just tuning in, we're just doing a deep dive into this whole Johnny Depp deposition, and there's some funny bits in the back and forth. Anyway, we're gonna go over some of them. Holy fuck! Will somebody start?
I want to say something to you, that it was okay. That's the promise you gave me a little while ago.
Holy shit, dead air.
I'm telling you, if you lost memory last night of kicking me out the door with the fucker hitting me,
Again,
and
sorry.
and your memory is gone from you kicking the bathroom door and hitting me in the skull as I was bent
Again,
down.
I am
Wait,
sorry.
if you have those memory fucking divots.
I was upset. There was a lot
Wait,
going on,
okay,
and I was
but wait.
on an Ambien.
Okay,
Like,
but
why?
wait.
Like, why are you obsessing over the fact that I can't remember it the way you remembered it? I said I was sorry. I didn't deny
know
it.
that. I'm not talking about that. What I want.
All right, here we go. It's on. First question. All right. Gonna play more? Gonna sit there, not do anything. Where's Perry Mason?
No, it's not to get you mad. It's not to get. It's just to get out of a bad situation while it's happening before it gets worse. In Australia, when we had the big fight where I lost the tip of my finger, at least
Remember when I lost the tip of my finger?
5 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms I went to.
To avoid talking to me. To
To
avoid
escape
working
the-
it out. That's
to
the
escape
problem.
the fight.
You don't escape the fight. You escape
don't
the
escape the
solution.
fight.
You escape the solution.
No.
You escape figuring it out. We cannot work it
She's
out if you
savage.
run away to the bathroom every time.
Listen
She's
to me.
savage.
Listen to me. A boxer can't go 12 rounds without a fucking minute break.
I'm not
That's true.
giving you a minute break. You do it at minute 3 at the beginning of an argument.
That might be true too.
There are rounds, man, and when it
fucking
gets too
rounds.
fucking hairy, the ref splits them apart or whatever. But all I'm saying is,
That's too much.
you can't have a solution if the argument just keeps mounting and mounting and mounting and mounting. I fucking
bad
go
recovery.
into the bathroom and sit on the floor. Bam, 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 here you come. I come out. Fight, crazy, escalated. I go split again, I go to another fucking bathroom or a bedroom or something. Knock, 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 bang, bang, bang. You kept coming to get me.
And she just won't stop. It's like the Terminator. That's great. Wow. Oh, wow. 10 more minutes of this. We ain't gonna watch it. There's some more, Johnny Depp talks finding human fecal matter on his bed. Yeah. It gets even weirder.
I'm not the one who fucking throws fucking pots and
Those are different.
whatever
That's
the
different.
fucking else at me.
That's different. That's one does not negate the other. That's irrelevant. It's a complete non sequitur. Just because I've thrown pots and
Non-secular.
pans does not mean that you come and knock on the door. Just because there are vases does not mean that you come and knock on the door.
Non-sequitur.
Really, I should just let you throw.
I'm not saying that. You're saying that. You're putting words in my mouth and then making non
I'm giving
sequiturs.
you a situation.
No, you're trying
Put
to
words in your
justify
mouth
how
and you're
you
using
don't or
something
do
else.
come to the door
No,
based
I'm
on whether I throw
justifying-
pots and pans. It's
No,
irrelevant.
I'm justifying how you seem to think that there's this cowardice in me that runs away and I don't fight for you.
And you're justifying that by saying I throw pots and pans? Okay, cool. Let's talk about everything you do wrong.
I'm not the one who.
All right. If you're having a conversation where pots and pans is in this subtext, there's probably a reason for this discussion to take place in the first place. That's fucking hilarious. Well, horribly bad.
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened.
Oh, you told me to do it. You told me to. You said, go do that.
I said, no, tell him what just
And
happened.
I lied.
And that you punched me in
You're
the
right.
fucking thing. And
You
slapped
figured
me in
it
the
out.
face. And you said,
No, I think he was being sarcastic, hon.
and I watched you lie. And then
I didn't punch you,
See,
by the
if
way.
you're dumb.
I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you.
I wasn't
Babe,
punching you, I
you're
was
not
hitting you.
punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, you've
I
been
was
a lot of
hitting you,
fights,
like
been
Will
around
Smith.
a long time. I know. Yeah.
No,
I-
when you fucking have a close
You didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you.
did
I don't
not
know
fucking
what
deck
the
you.
motion of my actual
sounds like some
hand
Hamilton
was.
talk there
But you're
coming out of her.
fine.
Oh my
I did
God.
not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
I was hitting you.
How-
Let's get
what
it
am I
straight.
supposed to do?
wasn't
Do this?
punching you.
I'm not sitting here bitching about
wasn't
it, am I?
slapping you like a
are.
little
That's
bitch.
the
I
difference
was
between
hitting
me
you.
and you. You're a fucking
Well, I might have
baby.
been hitting you like a little bitch.
You are such a baby. Grow the fuck up.
Oh!
I did start a physical
Yeah,
fight.
you did, so I had to get the fuck out of there.
Yes,
Dun,
you did. So you did the
dun,
right
dun. Oh, where's the
thing, the
fucking
big
keyboard?
thing. You know what? You are admirable.
Forget about it. Oh, man. There he
Mr.
is.
Depp, could you please explain to the jury what they just heard on those audio recordings?
Yeah, that was a bunch of bullshit. Bitches be crazy. That was Windows.
What was displayed on the audio recordings?
It'll be a virus update. Windows Defender has to make sure that we're. God damn it! Oh man, I'm just. I'm beside myself because what? Oh my God! I'm not. I don't even know what this is about. I don't know what he's defending. Like, is it a joke? Tell me what's at stake here, you guys. Please reveal to me what's actually at stake here, because this is comedy fucking gold. As it unfolds, Hunter S. Thompson. Johnny Depp versus Amber, whoever the fuck has heard of her, but whatever. Anyway, that's kind of funny. I gotta watch more of this and just I gotta take this in. I feel like I'm watching like again. This is fucking Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. No, this is Fear and Loathing in Amber Heard's head. Crazy. Anyway, I'm out. I gotta get out of here and take in some more of this insanity. We'll be coming back, I should say, with Gematria Database and myself. We're going to be talking about Picard episode 8 from season 2. And I got some things to say. And then tomorrow we're doing the Truth Hurts podcast. Probably around 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern to be specific. And, yeah. This has been your Daily Daynorino, or the Doonly Daynorino. Just to be weird one day. Happy Friday. We'll see you tomorrow. And don't do anything I wouldn't do.